Hello! So today I am planning on, first of all, I'm planning on planning a few things. That's kind of weird to say, but I'm planning on planning out a few things. I'm also planning on working on new villager houses. I need to get more villager houses set up before I can actually focus on doing more, I guess, cool stuff around the area. I should also probably focus on how I'm gonna get limestone for that wall, but I'll probably just end up thinking about that while I'm getting house stuff done. Another thing I kind of need to focus on is decorating. I need to decorate this area a little bit more. Again, with the carts that I was going to make in the last episode, I need to do that. This is not a very organized episode, so give me a second, I will organize. I just made a really quick list. I'm planning on building the inner city, or at least starting the inner city. So what you kind of see, what you kind of see over here isn't necessarily the inner city. This is just like the outskirts of the inner city, if that makes sense. So there's going to be a wall just like right along here. Well, let me just use the map. There's going to be a wall right along there connecting here, and this is going to be more of the inner city. So the market square is going to connect the inner city to just these. Those are probably going to take forever to plan out and stuff, but I wish that I had like an image to draw on, but I don't. So what I'm planning on doing is this is going to be a wall right, because I can't build in here because in here is temporally unstable. So there's going to be a wall connecting this, and then in here is going to be the inner city. What I'm building just here is just kind of like not necessarily the inner city, but just kind of there. The outskirts of the inner city, I suppose. I'm not really good at planning things, I'm just good at doing things. So with that said, let's just get right into it. I am going to start by actually smithing some things, because I really need to. So I'm going to try the thing where I put it in the forge holding a hammer. Ooh, I accidentally did this one too low and then picked it up and I couldn't put it back. But for this one, 3,664, it did take a little bit of durability damage, which is okay, compared to 3,088. That is pretty good. I'm just gonna work on the shovel and axe really quickly before going back to this chisel. Also, to whoever told me to put it in with the hammer in your offhand, thank you. That is odd. I hope they fix that. Or if it's a feature, I hope they tell people somewhere and I'm just stupid and didn't read it. Okay, last one. Nice. I'm going to wait until day and then start planning some things out. I'll probably cut most of that out because I don't know where I'm gonna put things, but we will see. I think I both love and hate gathering resources in this game. On one hand, it's very relaxing, very soothing in some way, but on the other hand, God, it takes forever. I spent maybe 2 hours just over here in my base, straightening this area out and gathering dirt. It takes a little bit. Okay, so I've used up all the clay. I have a few stacks. I used a few for that little bridge there to prevent shooty things from killing me. Like that guy. Hi, Leviathan. I wish you would kind of help me clean up this area a little bit, but it's okay, buddy. Anyway, I am probably just going to try and fill up my inventory. Oh, the spooky tunnel. Okay. I don't really know how to form this area. And of course that stinky, oh, they're like mocking each other. I am going to build like a little outlet. This is just like, I don't know, I am thinking that this area is like the rich area in a way, if that makes sense, probably. So this is just like a little sticky outy bit. I'm probably just going to have it trail along the outside. I do feel bad because it's the same texture as the wall. That was really bad voice crack. But maybe I can just change the walls. I don't know. To me, it would make sense that the walls are the same, like, material as the rest of everything. However, I don't really want it to have to be. This is just gonna be the bottom, and then I'm probably going to raise it up and possibly have it, like, hook over this way to match with this. I don't know. We'll see. for this next bit, I was on stream recording a little bit. I didn't record a lot and it's kind of hard to see what I'm actually doing when I'm recording because I'm like scatterbrained all over the place. But I fixed up the path. I kind of marked out an area for the market square and then I started planning like a retaining wall going along that. For the top retaining wall, I decided to do granite cobblestone in the end with walnut like designs slash beams. And then for the bottom, I did light fire mud brick. I got it right this time with oak. I'm going to try to stream Vintage Story on Wednesdays. I'm going to call it Vintage Wednesdays. It's silly. Around either lunchtime Eastern Standard Time, so like 12 to 2-ish, or 5 to about 7-ish, around dinner time Eastern Standard Time. So I might be streaming Wednesdays, I might not. I'm going to try to keep a schedule. I'm not good at keeping schedules, so we'll see. But let's continue on with the rest of the video. Okay, this is what we ended stream with last time. Again, I'm going to try to stream on Wednesdays. It's probably not going to be every single like day I have a stream day I'm going to stream just because that might be a lot. But this is what we ended up with. I think this is going to look wonderful. I just need to figure out how to bring the oak this way. That might be a little difficult. And then figure out something for down here. We can figure it out. I'm going to get the rest of this done, probably while watching a YouTube video because this is kind of a lot. You can also see just how much pathing we did in the stream. It was a good bit. I'm just hoping it like helps things not spawn all over here just so that I can work and feel safe. But it should be fine for now. I'm just gonna get working on those walls. I'm also a tiny bit congested. It's fine. I have 2 level ups. I found a book in a cracked vessel and I ate it and I gained metalworking experience. I wish that's how books worked in real life. Because then I would actually be so smart. I have a tiny bit of stuff set up, so I'm just going to, I'm guessing, extend the walnut wall up in here over into here, because I'm planning on having this area at the front as like a, I don't know what I'm planning. This whole episode's about planning and I have no idea what I'm planning. Maybe I need to figure that out. Putting stuff places. Okay, maybe I will cut this down to like about here, probably. Little doorway. I don't know why you would need that doorway. I feel like I need more blocks. Okay. I'm gonna chisel this down and make it an arch really quickly. I say really quickly, but it's gonna take me a few minutes, but it should be okay. Okay, this is kind of what it looks like. It's I wish that I could add a little bit more depth, but I'm planning on trying to do that with shading. So my plan was to just kind of add beams over it. Okay. You can see a tiny bit-ish. Okay, so this is what we're kind of working with. I added a few crates just for like decoration. I don't hate it. It kind of makes sense to me because if you're entering through that gate, you're already gonna kind of have access to this gate. And then what if you're just like, oh, I just entered, I want to leave. Then you could just like loop around, go through that gate instead of having to I don't know. I just thought it would be a cute decoration. Now, what am I gonna do now? Oh, extend this wall. Okay, I need more fire clay. Not fire clay. I always freaking say fire clay. Fire mud brick. That's it. So, I mean, I guess we'll figure it out. I'm gonna go on Leviathan and grab a bunch of peridotite sand. I can make fire mud bricks with those evil goat, but I think that should be good. Oh, I don't know what that is. I have the Xskills thing where I can pick up pan things. Oh, I already have this one. On the map, it's way up there. Oh well, I'll keep it. We're getting pretty decent at this. This is what I have so far. It's just, I wanted a little bit of an overlay at the top. You can't really see it. Hold on. Yeah, like that. Oh, Leviathan sleeping. But I wanted something that looked kind of like this, and then it's gonna be different from this style. I might have to change this, but we will see. It's complicated, but it's not too eye-drawing, if that makes sense. I feel like the colors will be fine, especially compared to this one. There's a lot of detail, but it's not, I guess it's not really overwhelming in detail. I think it should be fine. It should look great. I just need to get a lot more beams. Oh, and food. Huh. I think I really do enjoy this for the top. It's kind of meh. I probably should have just chiseled some wood instead of using beams, but this is basically one side finished. Now I just need to go over here and then do this side. I don't know how I'm going to taper it upwards. You know what? I'll probably bring it over to this edge, like straighten this out down to here and then figure that out later. Because I just don't really know, but we will eventually figure it out probably, and I totally won't just leave it unfinished for the rest of time. Maybe. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate y'all. I'm trying to film a bit more regularly, as well as, I guess, edit a lot more regularly. I am going to be starting a new streaming schedule. I don't know how consistent I will be streaming. However, when I do stream, it will be on these days right here. See them, love them, read them. I'm probably going to make a post about it later on. Okay, I think I just need to add beams now. It's gonna be a little shorter than this side, but I think that'll be fine, especially since if you're in the market square, you kind of want to see these houses. It doesn't really give the houses any privacy, but it provides a good backdrop for the market, so it's fine. Why do you have to be right there, dude? I am so glad that I made a crowbar a while ago. This was in like one of the earliest episodes, but God, I think it's like literally the first thing I made with my iron, which I can see why. Okay, so this is kind of what I ended up with. It's not my favorite. However, once I add, I'm planning on adding like a small railing on the outside. Once I add that, I feel like it'll all come together. And especially because this is just going to separate the rich people from the poor people. Yeah, I don't know, man. I am struggling with planning this out. But the next thing that I really want to work on is this house. And I feel like once we work on that and get that settled, it'll look so much better and more organized, if that makes sense. I was just gathering a lot of granite stone. Don't mind the pickaxe I'm using. I don't want to waste my pickaxe, but I'm just gathering a lot of granite stone. I have been chiseling it before picking it up because I want to just use the plain old granite stone in something. I'm thinking maybe combining it with like granite pathing. Hold on. Combining granite rock with granite brick. Yes, granite ashlar blocks, sorry. To make some pretty interesting siding. I'm going to try not to use as many beams as I usually do in this build, but that also means that I'm going to have to chisel a lot in this build. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I am going to need to, oh, those cicadas and crickets are getting annoying. I'm going to need to work around with this and see how it goes, because I'm also planning on doing this. So it's going to have a lot more depth than my other builds, which is what I'm hoping for. Okay, weird bug. But yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna look pretty good. Me too, you know. Okay, I am really liking how this is looking so far. I'm gonna need to find some... I don't want to use beams, but I'm gonna have to use beams. But I feel like it already has a good bit of texture. I'm just wondering what type of beams I should use. I don't mind the ebony, actually. I'm gonna need to like play with it a little bit. Ugh, I just hate how it's clipping into that. Actually, this doesn't look too bad. It's still a little weird. I still don't really like how thick it is. Okay, so we have that. Or we have plain old oak, which I think is a little bit too bright. Pine, again, a little bit too bright. And then walnut. Personally, I think walnut goes with granite the best. But I feel bad because I've already used a good bit of walnut. You know what? Screw it. I'll just do walnut because I feel like walnut might look better. I am going to save space here for a nice little window. Also, I liked how earlier I said that I wasn't going to use that many beams, and look at me. No! Why is there always a temporal storm when I'm trying to do something very important? I still don't fully know what design I'm going for. I completely forgot to record chiseling that, but I think this looks nice. I don't like that top bit though. Okay, this is kind of the design I'm going for. It's not bad. I kind of like it. This portal is annoying me so much. I don't know how to describe it, but it's giving either vines, snake rib cage, or like fish bones. I don't really know what that entails this family does, but it's fine. I'm just gonna painstakingly chisel it to the other window, and my chisel's gonna break very soon, but I have another one, yep. But it'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to try to find sleek doors. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to find those, or even if I'm gonna be able to find those, but you know what? We'll see. Ooh. Colors, okay. I like these. Ooh, and this, and not those, and this, and these. I'm so colorful. Nice. I still have yet to find a good door. Okay, I will admit I went every freaking where. I explored a good bit and I could not find a single furniture trader, or is it furniture? Yes, furniture trader willing to sell me a really nice door. So for now I'm just gonna use oak doors. The only one that I technically found was selling Purple Heart, and although it's a very nice color, I don't want it. I'm just gonna use these for now. It's gonna look nice once it's actually what it's supposed to be. Ooh, right, torches. I found a bunch of torch holders, so that's good. I don't know if I like that window. It looks like rusted iron bars. I'm gonna keep it for now. It's not too terrible, hopefully. Okay, so I kind of forgot to record like at all during this part. I made a little chimney slash fireplace for this kitchen that I'm about to chisel. I got chalk rocks from, I think it was just like over in there. Yeah, over in here. And I'm just gonna try to make some very simple shelves. Like a counter. That's the word, counter. Ugh, my brain is not working. I am not intending for this interior to be necessarily usable. Although, to be fair, I did kind of like actually chisel out the chimney. I think it was just like muscle memory. But I did actually chisel out the chimney. However, for these cabinets, I don't care if they're usable. I mean, I'm gonna try to make them as good as possible, but I'm not too worried. No, I hate that, actually. Oh, that is adorable. I am gonna need to make another chisel very soon, but this should be okay for now. Oh, this looks sick. Oh, I need to change that. Hold on. Okay, I do really love this. Should I extend it to here? Maybe I shouldn't. What could I put there, though? Crates? I'm gonna make some oak crates to add more color. And because I don't really know what else to put there. Let me get rid of that. So this is kind of the layout I'm gonna go for. It's gonna be kitchen, and then like, I guess living space. And then upstairs, I was originally going to do this part jutting outward a tiny bit so you get one extra room here. But I don't know if I should do that. Maybe I should, because this space is kind of lacking. So we'll do that and see. For some reason, I keep losing clips of footage. I'm pretty sure it's just me forgetting to click record when I'm recording, or like just misclicking, but I chiseled a window. That's literally it. Okay, so I'm just chiseling out this window. I don't mind that shape. I'm gonna bring... No, I shouldn't actually. I was gonna bring this down, but I shouldn't. It just looks weird because of the sides. So like those blocks are thicker than the ones that beneath them. But I'll change that outside once I get there. But this is looking kind of nice. I've been having to pause a lot more than I kind of want to because my computer's storage is getting very full at this point. So that sucks. Oh, this is so cute because you're just like, ignore everything else, but you're just going in and you're like, wow, looky. Oh, I need to fix the outside. Oh, my chisel's about to break. Okay, I'm gonna go make another chisel. Maybe I should do two. I'll do two. Oh, it broke. No! Please do not break, sir. If you break, I cry. Please. Okay, we're good. Whee. Oh, this is gonna look sick. I chiseled out some more granite, so this should be pretty nice. Yeah, that's gonna look great. I do have to do it individually again, but I think I'm gonna do the same type of thing to the bottom, because at the top it looks really nice, but at the bottom it just doesn't look quite as supported with just the cobblestone. So I'm just gonna do this. I may or may not have zoned out, and now I'm placing beams. It is surprisingly a common occurrence. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of outlining things in beams, and then I'm going to be doing, should I go from half here? No, that might be too much. Actually, you know what? Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and mark it out. So I'm gonna go from half here down a few times. Pretty sure this is right? Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna go, it's gonna be a little bit more than half, and it might end up looking really weird, but I think it'll be interesting. Interesting's a good word. Oh, this is gonna look sick. Especially if I have a roof, like a good roof on top. I'm trying to find out a good design for this. I don't want it to be too I don't mind that. Let me keep doing it and see. I just don't really like it. This is a really bizarre house. I shouldn't do that. Ugh. I don't hate it. What if I did... No! Okay, maybe that's good, and then I'll add windows in it. I just need to get more blocks. It's almost too much detail, but honestly, I really kind of like it. I had to trim the stone down to like a 2 instead of a 1, so like it's just a 2. I think it'll be fine. Oh no, it looks like teeth. Oh no. Oh, did I mess it up? Oh no, it looks like teeth. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try fixing it and seeing if that helps. Okay, that might have helped a little bit. I'm going to try... Okay, would beams help? I just don't like how clunky that looks. And then the walnut looks like gums. Ugh, dang it. Okay, this might look pretty good. I might not do the in-between bits just because that doesn't look right, to be fair. Okay, so this is going to require a lot more chiseled granite. I don't really know how I'm going to get that. Okay, what if I only do the top? Okay, I kind of like it just on the top. It is kind of giving like an adobe building, which I don't necessarily want, but I don't mind it. Okay, I actually kind of like it being made out of walnut instead. Oops, my bad. I should have done that at first. Oh no. This, I have changed a few things. Yes, I need to make another chisel again. I think it's looking pretty good. I am definitely going to only be able to do this one this episode, but I think it might be worth it. Please. Okay, good. Oh, now we can just continue chiseling. Yay! Okay, I think that looks a lot better. I just need to chisel the inside of the windows, and I might have an idea for that. I'm sure it's not going to be too bad. I'm going to do it similar to this one. Okay. This took a surprisingly long time because I kept making so many mistakes, but I don't mind it. The design is honestly a bit bigger than what I was originally going for, but I don't mind it. I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna do that's not right. Okay. I'm gonna do walnut with ebony top, much like I did that one, and then we'll see how that goes. Okay, I don't like that actually. How do I roof this? What the heck? Would pine be too bold? I don't know. Oak might be good. We can try it, and if not, then I guess I'll cry. Oh yeah, I kind of like the oak, and then it matches the wall a tiny bit. Don't really like the siding. Oh, okay, that looks sick. That looks nice. I'm still not sure about these. I kind of like the stone ones better. I could always just revert it back to stone. I have it saved as stone. It's just got like a walnut wood overlay. Oh, it kind of looks like it's wearing a hat. It looks like it's wearing a hat. Oh my gosh, wait. No. I kind of like it though. Oh, this is such a funky house. I don't like it. But I do. I think, okay, either I'm just going crazy or this is weird enough to be kind of cute. It's whimsical. I was just yapping. I didn't realize I was muted. Okay, so I just made 2 new chisels. They're not too bad, but I changed the house a little bit. I changed the roof into a walnut roof, as you can see. I added a cute little ridge. I might change the ridge, and then I added beams to hopefully solidify it a tiny bit more. Oh, this took forever. And then I changed this into a debarked walnut log instead of just like straight up granite. And I think it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna work on the interior a tiny bit, mostly just with these stairs, and then add a tiny bit more detail, and then I think we should be done with this house because I want to move on to the carts. Well, we'll see how long that takes. This is like a really big tripping hazard. It's fine. Okay, I think these are very cute. You can't get in there. Hold up, just barely. Don't look in here. That's where I hide my secrets. I am not chiseling in there. Maybe I'll put a few crates just for decoration, but I'm not doing anything in there. I'm gonna work on, ooh, that's pretty. I'm gonna work on these. My issue is that I was never good at making like chairs and decorations and stuff. I think that is a really cute little bench. It's not very homey? I don't know. Something's missing. It's so cold. It needs color. I'm gonna work on this little table. What if I tried to do like a little clawfoot thing? That looks really weird. That's kind of cute. You can't really tell, but I just made like a little sink slash faucet thing. You can't really ever use it, but I think that's kind of cute. Ooh, I could put, hold on. Okay, that's kind of cute. You can't really see much, but it's fine. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit more homey. I still feel like in here needs something. Okay, this is looking a lot better. I don't know where to put the bench. Maybe I could put it outside? Maybe, hold on. Okay, that's cute. I was very skeptical of this build at first. There are some aspects about it that I don't necessarily love. Like that top bit, I think it needs something up there, but I don't really know if I like that. Outside, I think it's pretty cute outside, especially because I had to change a lot about it. That oak roof did not match at all. But, and then in here, it's a little cozy. It still feels like it needs something, probably the flooring. The flooring might actually be it. Okay, I think this interior is very cute. I'm gonna need to find books to put here. I don't really have that many, but I think we might be good for the inside after I do this really quickly. Okay, now we're good for the inside after I do this really quickly. Now we're good for the inside. Okay, yes. So I'm just gonna do a little bit outside, not too much, and then I will show you the results. I kind of ran out of the limestone ashlar blocks. I'm gonna need to go get some more. I had like almost just barely enough gravel. I think this outside looks pretty good. This is gonna be like just the city planned wall area. I guess I could add flowers? I don't really know what to do other than that. I'm about to start working on the carts. This is kind of the color palette that I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna use ebony for like the wheels, or like the inside of the wheels or the outside or whatever. And then oak for like the base. I'm gonna do the first one probably over in here, and I'm gonna try to do them all different styles. I don't know how well that's gonna be. It's probably not gonna do too well. You know what? We'll see. Actually, that's way too tall. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. I really want to be able to put a chest on it. I don't know if I have any. Let me go see, because that would be a decent spot to store the saddles and stuff. Nope, I'm going to have to make one. Let's make a few. I think I have a little bit of copper. Also, as I'm recording this part, we have just hit 700 subscribers. Thank you all so much. I do really appreciate y'all. I feel like I say that a lot, but it's true. Again, thank you all so much for the support. I'm hoping to get this episode out ASAP, but I'm gonna take my time and make sure that these carts look amazing, because they're the first carts that I'm kind of making, and I want to keep them good. I don't know what else to say, but thank you again. Now that we have a few nails and strips, I actually need to make chests first. 1 second. Okay, I really hope that these actually fit on here. Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like I can only really kind of put them there, but that's okay. We could do 2 there. For the size, I was just thinking about beams. Making this like a simple cart. Okay, I have an idea. This is definitely going to be more, definitely more medieval fantasy than anything, but it should be good. I just need to, I'm going to work on the wheels really quickly. Okay, that's a decent size. It's just like a little, it's fine. Okay, we have almost a circle. Also, I'm not using a guide with the circle. I'm just kind of like feeling it out. I think it's pretty good. It is a circle. Okay, I just need to add some ebony and stuff, I think. Sure, let's do rotten ebony planks and see how that looks. Okay, that's a sick looking hoop. I'm gonna have to go in because it is high rift activity, but it's fine. I think that's a really good looking wheel. I just need to fix this. Yeah, that's cool. So, nope. I think I'm just gonna bring these over here. Uh-oh, I have to put it all back together. Uh-oh. Now I think I'm just gonna copy and paste it over to the other side. That should work, right? I just realized that I've chiseled everything way too soon. So I need like a little thingy. I don't know what it is. The pole that goes underneath so that the cart can actually roll. Axle? No. I'm sure that has like an actual name that I just can't think of. Yeah. Okay. Nice. It is I'm using a beam underneath because chiseling a rod would kind of suck. I mean, I could technically, but this might be good enough for now. But you know what? Now I actually want to do like actual things and not just beams. Railings, yep. Oh, this is gonna look sick. It does just kind of show over here, but you're not really gonna see over there. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I'm not going to, so... What do I do for the railings? I do have some of this debarked pine. I'm trying to get rid of all of my stash of logs that I've just had laying around. So this might be a good excuse to use them. Oh, I just realized if I do that, I can't have chests if I do them on the inside. So I'm gonna have to do them this way. Oh, that's gonna be annoying, ain't it? I'm gonna remove this guy for right now. Okay. I like how this looks so far. It is very ornate compared to what I was originally going for, but I don't mind it actually. I just need to do like a little gate. Not like a gate, but like a little something to stop the goods from falling out. You know, the thing. I did kind of waste all of my ebony, but that's kind of what I wanted to do. Ah, my brain is turning to mush. I enjoy that. I need something to act as a rope. I'm gonna try... I think last time I used, like, sandstone... Oh god, a gnat. Oh no. Last time I used some of this sandstone sand, and it looked like a good rope. I'm gonna try to use some of this claystone sand as well to see. Because a duller rope might fit a little bit better with this theme. Okay. You can kind of see it, right? It's just like a rope that's attached to this part, and then I need to hook this a little bit more. It's attached to this little bit, and then it's like, and then that's holding it, and then I don't know what that sound effect was for, but yep. Claystone is a little bit hard to see with the oak, I will admit that. So maybe claystone wasn't the best to use, but I don't mind it. Now I need to finish the front, and I think we'll be done with this cart. What do I make it out of? I don't want to do pine again. Should we just do oak? Sure. Okay. Okay, I think that front turned out really good. I'm gonna work on the inside a little bit. It's not gonna be like grand or anything. It's just gonna be like a place to sit. I should do this. This is looking nice. I did it off, but just like don't look at that. And it'll be fine. I guess I'm gonna put packed dirt around it, and then that'll solidify it, I hope, at least. This is a very fancy wagon. It is more like a 1700s, 1800s wagon. I was going for like 1400, but I feel like that's fine. It's medieval fantasy. It can be what it wants to be. It's fine. Okay, I think this turned out wonderful. I am eventually going to add lampposts when I, make lamps, but that is probably going to take forever. That growling sound. So the next cart that I kind of want to do is near the woodshed, because I do need a little bit more wood storage, and I need log storage especially. Oh right, I was gonna do it right here. So like an actual cart, maybe a little bit longer though, and maybe a tiny bit wider as well. This might be a little bit too long, but we'll see. I'm probably just going to copy and paste over like the wheels and such from that other one, because I don't see why I should redo it, honestly. I will admit, part of me was tempted to do a slanted cart, but I think if I did that, I would genuinely go insane. This video would never come out, and I would just be insane. So maybe we shouldn't do that. Ooh, wait, I forgot that I can replace things. Oh, that might be nice. Okay. I forgot that you can do that with the clipboard for Chisel Wizard. You know what? I am gonna go grab some birch because I feel like we need a lighter color. I think I like that. I feel like it needs another block for the center. Okay, I like that. That's nice. This is what we're working with. I think this looks awesome. I am going to bring... You know what? Let's bring the Age Acacia into the mix. And bring it as the siding. Because I think that would look lovely. And the siding is going to be much shorter than that last one. Mainly because this cart's like a log transportation or like a plank transportation. Instead of just like a chest. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see. Okay, if you're looking for another really good color combo, Aged Acacia and Birch. I love it. It's so clean. Okay, I see you. Okay, I like this. I just gotta put it on the other side. Me gusta. This is gonna be the back. Let me actually, can I just take up a tiny bit of space? Oh, my axe broke. Dang it. Okay. See what I'm trying to do? It's not gonna be, I'm gonna keep it square because I feel like the square it matches. But I'm just going to detail a little bit on the outsides. That's one log. Should I do 2 types of logs or just keep the same type? Maybe I'll do 2 types of logs because I do have some leftover oak and stuff. I love chiseling projects like this, just fun ones. This one's fun. That house was horrifying. I'm convinced it's haunted from how much I kind of hated on it. I don't hate it, it's just, it took a long amount of time compared to what the output was, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could have done better on it, but I feel like I'm not really going to tear it down because I don't mind it. Let's go look at it again. I don't mind it. I do enjoy the colors. That's a plus. I enjoy the siding. It's just it took more time than should have been necessary, I suppose. Okay, and then I think I'm just going to put chests in here as well because this is mostly, again, like a storage type area. I should do one on the top here, but I don't really want to. I kind of like it with just the 2 because it doesn't feel quite as heavy. And I feel like if you're transporting something, you wouldn't put a heavy log on top so that it can just and spear the driver. Speaking of the driver, I should build a seat. Okay. So now I have this. I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm using blue wattle and daub as sort of like metal type things. So for this, I'm assuming that since it's really heavy and like an ox or something would pull it, I just need to figure out how to make like a little, I want like a little shloop, so that you would like put it on an ox and it would just like tug it. I don't know how to describe it. A thingy, a good thingy. Okay, why are all of these dudes like spawning? It is calm. I've already killed 2 and 1 ran away. Hello? I think we're getting somewhere. Hopefully. This is difficult. Golly. What did I sign myself up for? No, what did I... Okay, I think this is kind of the best I'm gonna be able to do. If I keep going, I am just gonna give up. I'm going crazy. I'm just going to fix a few more things, decorate, and then I will just honestly go over the final reveal of what we did in today's episode. I know that this episode was kind of a long one. It took me forever. That dude just turned into dust. Okay, so this is the first cart we did. I just put like a little thing behind it so you could actually see it against the pine. It is a lot easier to see when it's not raining, but I don't think this rainstorm's gonna end anytime soon. So this is the pine cart that we just made. I think it looks really nice. I do like the rope, and I also like that it has a little bit of storage, but not too much because it's just for like saddles and stuff. And then if we go over here, this is the, I guess, log cart that we just made. I don't necessarily love this bench, however, I feel like it works. Where am I? Oh, yeah, I feel like this works a good bit. My feet are inside of it, but ignore that. And then, I do kind of like how that turned out. It's not the best, but eh. And then if we just head down over here, this is the house that we built. I had 2 houses planned for this episode, like one here and then the next one is going to be right there, but I just don't have time. This one took forever. But I do, oh, that's beautiful. I do really love this. And especially the kitchen. I love how this turned out. The windows, ooh. I'm just gonna do another little run around of it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this episode. I know that this one took a while to get out, but thank you for sticking by. We've reached 700 subscribers. There we go. I can't tell you how much I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. So thank you all so much for watching this episode. I will see you in the next one. I don't really know what I have planned. I need to plan that. But again, thank you. Bye! I just tried to take cool thumbnail. Whoa. I just tried to take cool screenshots for the thumbnail and it is hailing. Ow.